Sympathy and empathy are easy to confuse, but both have good intentions. Sympathy is an emotionally distant and disconnected response of pity towards another person's misfortune. Empathy attempts to acknowledge and understand another person's feelings by having awareness and understanding while also having sensitivity. Empathy is showing you have been in this situation before and understand what the person is going through.
Sydney, do you feel like it's easier to show sympathy or empathy to your patients?
I think it depends on the situation. If I've been through the same experience or diagnosis as my patient, then I'm able to understand what they're going through and empathize with them. However, if I haven't been through what they're going through, then I can only show sympathy. And I can do that by trying to imagine what it would be like in their shoes.
Which is easier for you guys to relate to your patients? Is it easier for you to empathize with them or sympathize with them?
Ow, my ankle!
Hey, are you okay?
No, I really think I hurt my ankle and I have a really important volleyball game.
I'm sorry, I really hope that you don't have to miss that. Let's go
Me
pop your
too.
ankle up and then I'll get my chargers.
Okay.
Hey, one of my nurses let me know that you fell. Are you doing okay?
No, I'm really sad because I'm gonna have to miss my volleyball game, I think, in a week.
Do you think your ankle sprained? Is that what it feels like?
Yeah, it really hurts. It's really tender.
I sprained my ankle a year ago in college and had to miss a tournament for basketball, so I know how you feel. Are you sore right now?
I'm very sore.
I remember being really sore. We can get you started on some pain medicine, and I'll let the physician know, and he'll begin super shortly.
Thank you. How did you cope with that?
It took time. The recovery was about 3 weeks, but I can definitely, I can give you some tips and some things that my coach told me later after the doctor talks to you.
Perfect.
In this scenario, which nurse showed sympathy and which nurse showed empathy?
The first nurse showed sympathy because she was able to be compassionate towards the patient, but she could not relate to the situation. The second nurse showed empathy because she was able to also meet the patient's physical needs, but she was able to relate to the situation and help the patient through the mental process.
How did each nurse make you feel whenever you went through a sprained ankle?
Well, the first nurse made me feel just kind of seen. She was scared that I fell and very surface level with her reaction. But the second nurse made me feel really seen and heard. And I felt like she was going to take care of me because she'd also been through the same thing. So I knew that I was in good hands. Studies have shown that empathy is a learned skill and it takes time and practice to learn to truly connect with your patients. In a recent study, nursing students showed less empathy than practicing nurses do. So in what ways do y'all think that we can minimize that gap?